So some good trades, possible trades. First off, so first one is Phoenix Suns. So they said if you were to, of course, part ways with him, uh, you could literally probably get Kevin Durant or Devin Booker.
With what else? It's not going to be heads up.
No, you would say with Shingun and some of your first round picks because we have like nine.
Yes.
So we're giving them like some picks and Shingun.
I just fail to believe we would need Booker unless we're sending over like Jalen or somebody.
Yeah.
I don't get me wrong. I kind of want Durant on our team though.
Like if they were breaking that shit up, I'm dangling that number three pick out there.
I'm not. I'm dangling players. Because like if you say for instance we get Durant, you still got Bill and Booker, which means your team at the very least should be a playoff considerate team. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
if you're taking on players who are help now instead of like a project player, that you can increase your chances of being a win now team. So like Sengun, say they ask for like Sengun and Jay Sean, and then like one pick. Like I would do that for Durant.
True. Yeah, that's actually good.
But
But
knowing our luck, they would want like a Min Thompson or somebody.
yeah. Give me a Min or Cam.
I can't do that. Like I can't do that.
Nah, I kind of am excited on what I've seen so far,
Yes.
and especially with a Min. A Min, there's something there. We've said it before.
Well, it's not
You
only
got
that. Is a Min is like he might be my favorite player on the team. To be honest with you, but then I
yeah,
look at like Cam and I seen like what DiVincenzo and Josh Hart and Brunson were doing in New York, and I was like, hey, we got one of those. We got Cam. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a
hmm
Nova boy. Like that's how he played. So it's like you just got to sit on that till it shows up.
it's like because you gonna need it. Every team needs it, and it happens. Second one was the Golden State. Sengun, of course, with a package for with Jonathan Kaminga and Andrew Wiggins or Clay Thompson sign and trade. They
No,
just get
thank you.
worse.
Are you about to pay Clay Thompson a shit ton of money to come off the bench? Because I don't want to start you over Jalen.
Exactly. And I guess the name and when people do these trade things, I feel like it's the name value. They're like, oh,
It's exactly what it is. Because sometimes you could take the lesser name but make the team better.
yeah. I mean, you ready for the next one?
I guess. Will you laugh about it like that? Not so much. But come on.
Chicago Bulls.
Oh fuck. I don't want Levine.
It says you could get Zach Levine or DeMar DeRozan because
I don't want
they're
either
all
one.
stars, and
No
it's
disrespect to them, but you just don't help our team.
yeah. So it says you could get DeMar DeRozan and Nikola Vucevic for him
I
pretty
mean, what
much.
do I need another center for? You know what I mean?
That's why I'm like, you have Vucevic, Steven Adams, and Jock Landale
And
and Boban,
Sengun.
and well, you'll trade Sengun over there.
They got me all kinds of fucked up if they think I'm about to trade Goon for Vucevic. And I don't even. This makes no sense, people.
Oh man,
Like, to me, the position that if you're going to make a big splash trade, right, the position that you should try to upgrade at is small forward or shooting guard.
yeah,
Because people don't want to get rid of Van Vliet, and the likelihood of getting a point guard in there to do what Van Vliet did from like a leadership standpoint, culture standpoint, isn't very likely. You know what I'm saying? So you go for a two or a three. I kind of think it'd be easier to upgrade Dylan Brooks than Jalen.
yeah.
which brings me back to the Scotty Barnes conversation. I don't know why I can't get out. Like that'd be the perfect player for us.
He kind of gives you everything that you're missing with your starting five that you have.
Yes.
He could play with pretty much all of them in some shape or form.
I mean, he literally runs the offense in Toronto. So like, you can't say, "Oh, well, Sengun runs offense for us." Well, Scotty Barnes will do it even better. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I like that one.
No, you're not gonna like this next one. It's
Oh shit! Come
Atlanta
on.
Hawks. Dejounte Murray or Trey Young and Clint Capella
For
for
Sengun,
Shingun and
I don't
maybe
want
Fred
Capella
Van
back.
Vliet. They said to throw Fred Van Vliet in there also to help.
Would you rather have? I don't want Trey. No disrespect to Trey. I just don't fucking want you.
Yeah,
DeJounte or Fred Van Vliet?
I really don't want either one of them.
You know, I was thinking that, but for the sake of the conversation, I'm gonna think. I think I'd rather stick with Van Vliet.
Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, he knows the system.
I'm
I
gonna
know what he's
pass on
doing.
that trade. I can't do that either.
Yeah, I don't feel that moves the needle in any shape or form for you.
It really doesn't.
It's like, oh, cool.
All it does is make Tillman some money on jersey sales.
I traded my red
We
Honda
need to
for a
make
green
the
one.
splash to like when we brought in McGrady. Like we need that kind of trade. You know what I'm saying? It's like we knew we weren't going nowhere with Francis and Mobley. Make the trade. Like I know we're still a team on the incline, but it's like if you're gonna accelerate this process, you gotta bring a name in here.
Yeah.
I could fucks with that Devin Booker trade maybe.
Well, we got some Jalen Green trades. I mean, they're saying
I actually think that you have better trades for Jalen than you did for Sengun.
no. Yeah, there's. I mean, the ones they gave us suck. Like, of course, Mikael Bridges saying to
Yeah,
throw in a pick and Jalen Green for this. Um, the Chicago Bulls, of course, getting Caruso and Zach Levine for
nope.
him.
He
Uh,
is Zach Levine.
I
He's the
know,
same player.
but cheaper and younger and healthier. Um, Detroit Pistons.
Oh, they must be trying to give up like, uh, shit. Stewart, Isaiah Stewart.
No, they were saying we'll get like Jaden Ivey and like.
Oh, what the fuck would it? It's a downgrade. Like he's the same player but not as good.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, this doesn't help us at all. Like,
Ooh, what a move, Tatum.
and then the last one, the Washington Wizards.
I don't fucking want Kuzma.
That's who he was Kuz. Oh, man.
I
I just,
don't. I mean, Kuzma might be better on our team offensively than Dylan Brooks.
yeah. Like if he was available, I'm not giving Jalen up for him, but if he was
Fuck
available,
no.
yeah. If he was available, I'd make a trade for him, and I mean, I'd put him up on there with him.
I knew for a fact that you were about to say Kuzma because I was like, "There's no way in hell that he would bring that up to me if it was Jordan Poole."
They had his name, and I was gonna read it, but it was like they were just talking about his trade. Like, could you imagine that team, Jordan Poole and Jalen Green on the same damn team? Like that's some terrible basketball management.
Jalen Green is like, "This is like my rookie year."
Yeah, it's like this is bullshit.
I just don't know why people are so adamant about trading Jalen Green. Like the dude that I just feel like he's a 20-point scorer at the very least.
Yeah, Uh, like if you're gonna go in, like you said, we need a splash trade, and I feel
Yes.
like with this third pick, even though the draft is not like amazing and all that stuff, this is the moment that you were waiting for. This is the piece you've been waiting for. It's like I need to make a move. I don't care if it's a 3-team move, 4-team move, whatever
My
it is.
thing is this is to me, Kevin Durant feels like the play, right?
Yeah.
He's one of my five best favorite players of all fucking time. Like that dude's the best scorer I ever seen in my life. But I don't know if you're a leader enough to get us to like contention because like he been shying away from that shit lately. And I was like, I don't know that. Let me ask you this: if you're giving up the same thing, say a starter and two picks, two and then a bench player, would you rather have KD or Jimmy Butler?
Jimmy.
It feels like Jimmy would fit better, right?
Well, it's because I know also his intangibles of leadership, his grind when it comes to like getting the team. Like we talk about with the Astros all the time, that lack of leadership. Like I don't fear of it too much from a standpoint of the Rockets. 'Cause they have a lot of dudes that are stepping up, especially with Ime as a coach. He's very vocal, but it's different when it's your one of your star players. Like when it's that guy. Like, hey, I'm gonna take over real quick, and or it's hey, you need to do better. Like hold accountability when the coach doesn't always have to do it, and taking them to that next level. It's KD from a
So if you could go KD, Jimmy, Scotty, or Bridges,
I would go if from like if I got to pick, I'd still want Kevin Durant just because of his talent, and then Jimmy, and then Scotty, and then Mikhail. Thing with
to me,
Bridges that I don't like is that you like you've always said you had a chance to shine with nothing
yes,
there and you didn't do it.
it's abundantly obvious to me what you are on a winning team because I've seen it in Phoenix. If you're the third best player on a team, that's a really good team.
Yeah.
But I don't think you could be one or two.
And would he be okay being third fiddle? Because if you come to our team, you're definitely going to be third behind Jalen and Sengun. Like you're gonna be third. Like there you know, you might be fourth if Jabari's on fire that day.
Yup. I,
It's
I promise you, somebody's getting traded. I have a feeling either Sengun or Jabari gets traded.
something. Somebody's getting traded.
I just feel like
Team
it's
or
going to come
somebody.
out of that position group
Yeah.
for some reason because they're all so different. Like Tari, Jabari, Sengun, like they're all kind of different. So it's just like, all right, Ime, what the fuck do you like? How do you want your power forward to play the position? And that's who we keep. Get rid of the other guys.
And even if they don't, even if they're on the still the six untouchables, you still have an influx of people you got to get rid of. You got Jay Sean Tate's contract that is too good to not kind of trade. Jock Landell keeps
He's one of those goofy ass players where like you're gonna lose him anyway because you don't use him. So you might as well trade him for a handful of second round picks.
something. Yeah, get something out of him because you're going to lose him for sure. His contract's too cheap, and he's too good of a player for his price tag. So somebody's going to just throw something at him. So,
Mm-hmm.
but that's where I'm like with the third pick. Like I just
But
man, I feel
Jay Sean is one of those trade sweeteners where he makes the trade a little bit better because his talent level and the little bit of money he makes.
yep, good bench player. You know what you get out of him. Good person in the locker room. But even kind of Jock Landell is like that. Like has some
The
experience.
problem with Jay Sean, he's kind of old.
Yeah,
I think he's like 28 or 29.
yeah. We always think he's younger, and he's like, "Oh, you've been here for a while, bro."
You didn't get here till you were old.
Yeah, but I mean, I just 5 weeks till summer league. I don't. I will be very shocked if the Rockets make a pick at number three. Like that just means that nobody was biting on anything.
I wouldn't be shocked, like because of that we make the pick. I'll be shocked who the pick is because it's gonna probably tell you what they're gonna do after that. Like if they go guard or something, like for instance, if they draft Dalton Castle, somebody's fucking ass is about to get traded. It's either be like Cam or Amin or one of those guys. Like they consider him a replacement for him. You go big man. It's like, all right, Landale, Sengun. Like, I'm not opposed to trading Steven Adams either.
Somebody want him, and if somebody's like, "Hey,
I,
Sweden,"
I, I don't like him. Like, I don't hate him, but
yeah.
like, you're a little overrated to me. Like, your value's not there. Your name has more carry than your game, I think.
Well, it's because I also feel like with him, like out of that Memphis team, we had Dylan Brooks. We thought we were getting Memphis Dylan Brooks, and we ended up getting like not that. So buyer's remorse, and then we get Steven Adams. He's injured. I like Steven Adams from a standpoint of where I know he'll stand up for his guys, but also it's like, what else do you have left in the tank after a major
He's
injury?
not old either, bro. He's like 29.
I know, but then also it's like,
My thing is, I was really happy with how Landale played at the end of last year.
yeah,
Like, there's half of the center minutes to him if he can replicate that.
yeah,
Which I suppose that Steven Adams would be the good starter because he won't bitch about getting less minutes if Landale gets more minutes.
and you got an enforcer on the bench also.
Which means you push back Sengun to the power forward where he fucking belongs because he's a power forward in this league. And then it's like, okay, what do you do with Jabari?
It's like have him learn small forward.
Ideally, that would be the thing. But do you think he could get fast enough to play the small forward?
Because if it in the great world, Amin, Jalen, Jabari, Shingun, and then a big center.
No, in a
That
perfect world, it would be
yeah,
a man. This is my perfect world. It'd be a Min, Jalen, Cam, Jabari, Sengun.
yeah, yeah. That would be phenomenal.
Because because fucking Amin will guard the ball, and then
Yeah,
Jabari and Cam play passing lanes excellently. So all you have to worry about is make sure we rebound, and that team score a shit ton of points.
that would be fucking fun to watch.
Oh, I told you, bro. Like, even the games we lost, when I got to see Amin, Jalen, and Cam on the court together, I was like, I fucking love this. I'll take the L, but that shit was fun to watch. When you have, it reminded. I'm not comparing them to him, but there was times when you would see Golden State play, and then Clay would shoot too many shots, and then Steph would be like, "Fuck you, I'm gonna shoot a lot of shots now." That's what Jalen and Cam would do. Like they were trying to one up each other, and I was like, "That's good. Iron sharpens iron, bro."
Hmm. Competitiveness, even within your own people, it's fun. It's one of those things where it's like I'm cool if Shingun plays the five, but I need to see that you can play it,
He can't.
and I know, and so that's where I say like I know at a power forward standpoint, I know you can. I know at a power forward standpoint, you can dominate a lot of these fucking power forwards out there.
I'm gonna be more honest with you. Like, I feel like sometimes he's better off being put into the action on the perimeter as a power forward in defense. Like sometimes they'll pick and roll and try to get him on the ball. Sometimes he can handle his fucking own. I feel more confident with you out there trying to contest the jump shot than you calling defense on the back line and not protecting the rim.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, if you're gonna suck at everything you do, then do the thing that you suck at the less. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah, that's yeah, that's. I mean, we're gonna see. They get a lot more eyes than we do, so we're gonna know real quick on the position they're going. But if you're getting a superstar, you're getting an upgrade. This is the time to do it. You got everything in your power. You got picks. You got players.
Money. You got momentum. You got a coach that will attract people. Do it. Go straight 2K in this bitch. Just do it.
Yeah,
I'm okay with trading anybody at this point, except for like a Min and Cam and Tari. They're so random that I don't want to trade those guys. But I just don't ever think there'll be a peaceful resolution between the Jalen and Sengun.
no. Some if one of them gets traded, the other side's gonna be mad, and
Yes,
if they don't get both get traded, then each side's still gonna be mad because they feel that it's one person's better than the other person, and
Yes, and if you don't believe public opinion matters, you're a fucking idiot. Because don't the Rockets know Raphael Stone knows that he'll get less backlash for trading Jalen than he will for Sengun. So I've accepted that, and I know there's a strong chance that Jalen might get traded.
Yep.
The problem is I feel like if Jalen's the centerpiece of a trade, I can't. You ever be thinking about shit like that, and then you just think of like something, and you're like, I can't get that out of my head. If Jalen gets traded, I think the person we're gonna bring in is gonna be Donovan Mitchell.
I thought of that on my way home. I was like, if anybody was to get traded for Donovan Mitchell on our team, it would be Jalen Green because it would make sense for Cleveland and it would make sense
Yes,
for us.
yes.
Do I want it? No, not really. But I could understand if they did it.
Oh, I wouldn't like it. Like I would be mad, but I just feel like that's the kind of trade they would do with Jalen.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I'd rather just keep it. Yeah. I'd
Yep,
rather
he's a
just keep.
20-point scorer. Like, what the fuck are people hating on? He averages more points than Sengun.
I'd rather just if that was the case. I don't feel like there's certain players like I wouldn't trade Sengun for Mikal Bridges. I don't think that moves a needle. I wouldn't trade Jalen for Donovan Mitchell. I don't feel that moves the needle enough. Like I'd rather just keep what I have and trade for some other shit. Or
I'm with you, bro. But the problem is I dare you to ask somebody who wants Jalen Green traded why they don't like him. Couldn't give you a straight answer, bro.
no, it's always something different.
Yes, always.
Oh, bro, he has a baby mama. Eh? What? The it's like the off the court issues, bro. You
What?
haven't heard nothing about any of them. Nothing. I found one video and it was Sengun working out in Turkey, and that's because it was in Turkish. I was like, I haven't heard nothing for any of them. Boban's like cooking. I was like, what are you talking about? Like they're chilling. They're not part. They're like, I don't even know they're partying. I don't know what they're doing. Like none of them are doing it.
I'm
Like
with you. I'll take Jalen for 2 more years on a rookie deal. Go average 22 or 23 for me on a rookie deal. Fuck y'all tripping on. What's Donovan Mitchell going to come and average 26? Ooh,
and still choking the playoffs
yep,
when you need him.
yep.
It's like I'm good. I'm good.
But that's one of those trades where it would feel like we're doing a lot to move the needle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. People would jump on the hype train. Oh, they got Donovan.
Yes.
Just go get, like you said, go get John Moran.
There's just, I'm telling you, bro, I believe that there is a path to John Morant being a Rocket. Like, if you throw enough at them fools, think about it. He was hurt all last year, but if you send them players that they can use right now and that number 3 pick, it's like, come on, bro. Like, you can get Jalen Green and the number 3 pick for John Morant. If I'm Memphis, I look at that and be like, I could draft Dalton Castle and get Jalen Green and probably still be pretty fucking good. And we got John Morant.
I'm a I put Ja up there with Anthony Edwards on like my one of my favorites to watch, so I'd be hyped for that. So if it was that, I'd be like Jalen, I fucks with you, bro. You my boy. But
That's my thing is I think it'd be really hard for them to. It's like you said earlier though, bro. Like break the fucking bank. Don't shop in the bargain bin right now. You know what I'm saying? Some dumb motherfucker at the bank approved his loan, so let's fucking do it. You know what I mean? So yeah, we're not going to the used car lot. We're buying fucking something.
yeah, I mean I'm cool with that. Like that's
Just
enough for
swing at that idea like that. Like offer them a ridiculous ass package for John Moran and see what happens.
Ja. Go get the best out of Dylan. He knows how to handle him. Steven
Oh no!
Adams.
If you fucking bring Ja over
Yeah.
here, Dylan Brooks gets traded somewhere. I don't give a fuck where you go. Jabari, you better figure out how to play fucking small forward. I'm gonna call your ass Yonder Diaz.
Oh, Ja and Cam on the same team.
Oh, I love that, bro. I would
That'd
love
be
that.
nasty. I mean, it's smart from both standpoints. So Memphis gets
You
a
can
fresh
fucking
start.
play a man with Ja. Imagine how fast. That'd be the fastest backcourt in the league. Straight up. It's like these motherfuckers is playing fucking leapfrog over each other in the middle of a game.
Uh, it's gonna
But
be
there is
fun.
people I just want to stay the fuck away from. Like if Big Cat becomes available, stay away.
Disgusting. I don't want
Trey
that.
Young, stay away. All
Yeah.
them boys from Chicago, stay away. I don't want him. Julius Randle, stay away. I don't want him.
Marketing. I don't want him.
No, I don't want marketing either. Like Donovan Mitchell, I don't really care to get you. I really don't. Um, I mean,
Rudy Gobert.
it depends on what they're asking for. Because he would help us.
He's a big contract, but I mean, I know what he does.
Would you do Jalen Green and some players for De'Aaron Fox and some players?
I ain't gonna lie, Darren Fox can ball.
You could fucking hoop.
I probably would need to see the rest of that package, but I just feel like if Jalen's getting traded, it's because something went south on a contract.
I think I'm telling you, bro. I think that this it could be even simpler. Like if the Rockets feel like they could get a player at 3 to replace you in the sense like, all right, well we're gonna figure out our lineup with a man or something for a year or two, and then like Dalton Castle can play, or Dalton Castle might just come take the job from like Van Vliet or something, or the Reed kid from Kentucky. Like I think that they feel like Jalen's the most replaceable player.
Yeah, because I mean, you're a scorer in the NBA. There's a lot of I can get that in a lot
But
of credit.
I don't think he gets credit for the effort he played on defense.
Last year, he put a lot of that in.
Not only defense is like he started getting triple doubles when Sengun was gone, which means his rebounding was up. I don't think he got
His
credit for
assists
that.
were pretty good. All right, if I'm trading Jalen, give me Ja. I'm trading Sengun. I don't know yet, but
If I'm
once
trading Sengun, give me KD.
see, I'm cool with that. That makes sense. Other than that, I'm keeping what I got. I'm fucking trading other shit.
Sounds good to me.
Houston fans, I don't know what we're gonna do. I can't. I'm
I
not.
don't even think they know what they're gonna do.
It's been so quiet. I know that people are calling for the pick. I know they're calling around about the pick. So sounds like they want to trade it. We'll see what comes available. I mean, once finals ends, that's when it starts to really heat up, and that's when all the off-season moves start to.
They're about to list that number 3 pick on Craigslist.
Somebody's gonna call for it though. I don't know what they're offering, but we'll get some noise soon. You made it to this point, like, subscribe, drop comments down below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you want to keep both? Do you want to trade both? Do you want to trade one? Do you not want Ja? Do you not want KD? Do you want Kuzma? I mean, we'll figure it out.
Nobody wants Kuzma.
Other than that, Houston, much love. We out.
How much I'm working for this? I swear my dreams are too important.